Hello, this is Sheshachalam from Astrogat Mysore. So today let us understand the Mahadasha of Rahu. Rahu is an enigmatic planet. Lot of confusions, lot of myths are associated with Rahu and Ketu, their placements, starting with the Sarpadosha, starting with the Kalasarpa Yoga. So many myths are all confused and making people, scaring them actually, that Rahu or Ketu will always give them negative. So this is a myth. It does not always give them negatives. I am going to talk about the positives of Rahu Maha Dasha. That is the major period of Rahu. So we all know that Rahu is strong when it is placed in Aquarius over Shatabisha Nakshatra. It is very strong when it is placed over Mrigashira Nakshatra and in other nakshatras which are also its friendly nakshatras, and particularly Rahu's own nakshatras. The fantastic planet with a lot of huge dimension. The problem is that when a person enters from the Mars Dasha to the Rahu Dasha, he starts getting a lot of options. People will not have that, you know, mindset to handle options. So when they enter into the Rahu Dasha, they start getting opportunities after opportunities. The thought process also is so fluid that you keep getting thoughts. Like people, I have seen many charts where people will have a tendency to suddenly get into business. They feel that they have more energy, they feel that they have more confidence, and they feel that their skill is underpaid wherever they are working. So there is a sudden rush of aggressiveness to explore and try to understand one's own capacity. That's a great thing, positively. But the negative part is that they become overconfident. And if Rahu is strong, they become overconfident. And if Rahu is weak, they suddenly succumb to confusions. So this happens when Rahu is ill posited. That is, there is a Saturn along with Rahu, there is a Mercury Rahu combination, there is a Jupiter Rahu Guru Chandala combination. So let us not go into all these combinations. Let us think that Rahu is very well placed in the in good houses in a chart. Particularly, Rahu gives excellent results when it is posited in the 6th or the 11th. The second good position is the third, and the third good positions for spirituality and long life and extraordinary research is the 5th house and the 9th house. So when Rahu is in the third, fifth, sixth, ninth, and 11th, you should be assured that Rahu is in a way well posited. If the same position is along with, coincides with the Rahu's position over the nakshatra of Shatabisha or nakshatra of Swati, then it is like a gold mine. You will be in a fantastic position to get what you want, and your wants will not be unnecessarily exaggerated because Rahu knows what you are made for in this world. So let us go into the Rahu Mahadasha. So, unafflicted Rahu would give excellent foreign travel. Why? Why does it give foreign travel? Let us just delineate this particular point. Why does it not delineate? Let us understand this particular point. Rahu is a mlecha. So, what is a mlecha? Mlechcha. Mlecha. As per the Chaturvarnas, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. These are the four and the only four classifications which were from the Vedic period in India, and they all had their important parts to play in forming a society and running a society. So now people coming from outside countries, from abroad, they had trade associations with India. Earlier time Bharat, Akhanda Bharat, the bigger version of the Bharat, which was huge. So starting from the Vedic, periods, from the Tajikistan till Cambodia, so huge placements where people have traveled with Vedas and people have explored many new horizons. So people have come in contact with Vedic people. I'm talking these people who had Chaturvarnya practice. They had come in contact with people who are coming from outside, so they were called as mlechas or foreigners, or the ones who are not classified under the four varnas. So these people are represented by Rahu, and these places are represented by Rahu, and hence, if Rahu is strongly posited in the chart, foreign travel or foreign placement, that is settlement, is seen in its period. Also, if you are not doing a lot of foreign travel and you are still in your home country, Rahu is very strongly posited and associated with the Dhanasthana, you will be earning good foreign currency wherever you are placed. So, lot of earnings, wealth, foreign travel, romantic, associations which can lead up to marriage, because Rahu usually gives marriage. Chandra, that is moon, Rahu, and Mars. These are favorable planets for a native to get into marital bond. In other cases, there are some confusions, like when the planet is not associated well, then it can not give marriage, something like that. So, just a minute. Sorry, there was a small break in between. So, romantic associations which can lead into marriage. I was explaining this point when there was a small technical error in my camera. So, marriage will not be easily given by other planets like Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury, but Rahu, Mars, and Moon usually give marriage to a native. So, buying of property, getting excellent stature, identity, and recognition in abroad or foreign lands is very well seen in the Rahu Maha Dasha. These are all positives of Rahu. So they are always with high profile people with very high government status, or people with very good high influence. So these people who are having well placed Rahu and they are going through the Mahadasha of Rahu will get opportunities to meet or get associated with higher government officials or people of extreme high elite class for their businesses and for their other progressive developments. So, expanding business is also seen in Rahu, because Rahu means expansion, as Jupiter also means development and expansion. Rahu means making things bigger and bigger. So, they will do a lot of charitable work. These people are very fond of helping, serving, and doing a lot of, like caretaking. So they love to help people. So they earn a lot of money, and a bigger chunk of their salary will go into charity. So Rahu also means, if it is associated in the ninth or the fifth, that these people will go into the spiritual line, into the research line, into scriptures, digging into the deeper meanings and trying to understand the most intricate secrets and puzzles. So these people love to go into the dark secrets, try to unravel it and make it easy to understand. So this Rahu, when well placed, a person can be an excellent teacher, because he knows how to handle every level of student. So they have very strong help and support from friends, conveyances and servants. They are at the beck and call. Rahu, if it reaches a pinnacle, that is, if a person goes through the higher points of Rahu, the positiveness is that he will have a lot of mass support. People will be there with him. He can become a strong kingmaker. So, fame and reputation is always associated with Rahu because they love it. They love it. They are not egoistic until unless sun is afflicted or negatively posited in the chart, not positively, negatively posited in the chart. So the Rahu Dasha is a huge Dasha. Let us say it is like 18 years of Dasha. So a person will enter with extreme enthusiasm in the starting of the Rahu Dasha. The mid of the Dasha is an operative Dasha. That is, he will be continuously involved in too many businesses or associations. The time which is passing will go in full speed. The difficulty of the Rahu Dasha will be discussed in the negatives. That is, if a person when it does something unnecessarily too much, what will happen will also be discussed. But Rahu Dasha, as I said, you can make it into three equal parts: 6 years of primary, 6 years of middle plateau, which can actually take you to very high levels. The primary Dasha will actually scale up and take you to a peak. There you will reach a plateau, and the last 6 years you will slowly come down. You are coming down because you are going to enter into the Jupiter Dasha. And that is why, whenever we are entering from Rahu to Jupiter, we ask in Indian traditional culture that a person should perform Sandhi Shanti Homa or Japa. So it's not a mandatory thing, but people usually give that as a remedial measure for one thing is that we are transiting from one place to one particular period of time to another period of time. So let there not be any remnant of the Rahu Dasha which is unnecessarily taken up by Jupiter. So that is why they do Sandhi Shanti Homa. There are other different meaning for this, but still Japa and Homa, that is chanting and Havan, Agni Karya is done in between. So thank you very much for today's class.